Buenos días.
Remember 2023 from the time of long ago? And remember when I said that I'd be making a video about my favorite games from 2023 a month ago? I'm a man of my word. We're breaking down some of my personal favorite classic adventures of 2023, and I'll be sharing some of the staff picks for Game of the Year. Let's go. Colossal Cave Reimagined. This is the game that brought the Williams out of retirement. While the initial reviews from launch were a little bit on the low side, ourselves included, the team has been hard at work to fix the complaints. Well, complaints may be a bit rough, but it was missing some quality of life and extra FX. I played it again when they rolled out 2.0, and it was really quite pleasant. If you're looking for a game with a story, this isn't it, but if you want to explore a painstakingly accurate remake of the game that started adventure games, then now's the time to do it. Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. First of all, kudos to Frogwares for putting out such an incredible game on schedule, despite being based right in the middle of a devastating invasion. Also, kudos to the Sherlock Holmes property, which is hitting hard, with Chapter 1 and The Awakened remake all being released within 1 year. In regards to The Awakened, they took an already good 2007 game and made it even better. The Awakened can best be described as a crazy man hopping across the country chasing a colt. It looks great, it plays great, and it earned Best Remake in Adventure Game Hotspot's yearly awards.
Hello there, fellow adventurers. Here's my 60-second review of The Will of Arthur Flabbington. This game won Best Puzzles in the AGHNetwork Awards, and was voted the third best adventure of 2023. Well, there certainly are plenty of perplexing pixelated puzzles to solve, made even more puzzling by being able to control your ghost companion to reach places only ghosts can go. Add in some top-notch voice acting, excellent sense of humor, and the ability to possess other people, and you've got an irresistible adventure game recipe.
Pineapple? This is insulting. I'm never coming back.
The best thing about it, though, is this mini-game called Farty Party, and here's the historic moment when I became a master farter.
Shadow of Doubt. This early access gem is a boatload of fun, even if you aren't quick to put the clues together. This isn't your typical classic adventure, though. You create your own story by taking procedurally generated jobs of procedurally generated crimes. You could be a good guy, bad guy, or a good bad guy. You could take PI jobs, solve murders, which is odd because while you can throw a trash can at someone or incapacitate your marks with fists, you can't actually kill. Now, it's an early access game, so content is slowly being added. New jobs, new people, new items to steal. If you like deduction games, then give this one a spin. Repella Fella. If you're like me, you're convinced that every Aussie is pleasant and a good hang. Despite the fact that our character in Repella Fella is a legitimate ass, he still somehow came across as pleasant and a good hang, despite the fact that he's kinda hanging out with nobody for years, because he's stuck in a fallout shelter for a lot of the game. In this somewhat short, choose-your-own-adventure style adventure, you'll be laughing the whole way through and banging your feet to an incredible soundtrack. I'm trying not to give anything away, but I will say that one decision that I made right at the beginning made me laugh over and over for about 30 minutes. Stasis, Bone Totem. My personal adventure game of the year. An improvement over an already incredible series, as the Brotherhood added a new wrinkle to the equation by allowing us to send inventory items back and forth to the other party members, making puzzles a bit more tricky at first, but ultimately more enjoyable once you get the hang of it. It really nails the dark, abandoned, underwater laboratory vibe. The isometric feel really sells this as well. The images of the dead scientists and the ominous sounds really build a sense of dread, and then the jump scares sealed the deal. There were a few times that I had to cut my session short because it was so tense. Like I said, it's my personal game of the year, and I highly recommend it. That's what I played in 2023. Now let me give you a quick peek of what our AGH staff collectively voted as our top 5 games. Number 5, Stasis Bone Totem. Number 4, Viewfinder. Number 3, A Space for the Unbound. Number 2, Chance of Sonar. And number 1, the Talos Principle 2. For the full list of all top 15 games of the year, and the year-end awards, and the breakdowns of why they made our staff list, you'll have to go ahead and go to adventuregamehotspot.com. Link in the description. Also, like this YouTube video and I will be your best friend. It's an easy choice if you ask me.